Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again in this YouTube astrological segment. I'm going to be talking about Neptune and Sagittarius in the natal chart. Now, some of you may remember when I first started my YouTube astrology channel, I did a series on the Neptune placements in the natal chart, and they were a little bit concise. Some people may have referred to them as snappy. So what I decided to do is make another series on them in which the videos would be a little bit longer and more descriptive. So anyway, first thing up is Neptune in astrology is connected with inspiration. So um, Neptune and Sagittarius may be very inspired to expand their horizons, travel abroad. Um, they may be inspired in matters connected with religion, uh, adventure, sports related activities, and that could cover a wide divergence of things, whether it's soccer, hockey, baseball, basketball, football, the outdoors, publishing and advertising, and just being a truth seeker, finding out, what's veracious, distinguishing the truth from fallacy, and also, more specific sports that are connected with Sagittarius, ones that involve targeting, such as darts or archery, and just even there may be some interest in outdoor games. And people that have this placement may be very inspired for this. Now, Neptune and Sagittarius may also have prodigious dreams as well. Neptune's dreams, Sagittarius certainly can do things on a large scale. Neptune in astrology is also associated with hidden adversaries, or hidden enemies, and one or more of these people may be a Sagittarius sun, moon, or ascendant, or simply embody those characteristics. It could be people that are very adventurous, outspoken, blunt, even tactless. It could be those that are expansive, optimistic, exuberant, enthusiastic, um, jovial, jocular, and it can be those that one or more of these people may be in a Sagittarius profession, whether it's working as a comedian or doing something with advertising, publishing, commercial work, philosophy, religion, theology, doing working as a working in printing press operation, somebody that does work with foreigners, translation, as some examples. Neptune is also associated with our dreams and fantasies. So Neptune and Sagittarius may have, their dreams and fantasies may be associated with being. It could be an explorer, an adventurer, doing something with sports, being, doing something with the outdoors, camping, college teaching, working as a college professor, doing something with the law. Um, it may be these dreams, the literal dreams may be prophetic. There can be, and again, the dreams can be very large and prodigious because the Sagittarius, again, doesn't do anything on a small scale. It's also about, dreams are connected with traveling abroad, could be associated with that being a preacher, doing something with religion, whether it's being the head of a religious congregation or what have you. And Neptune is also connected with what's nebulous and unclear and obscure. So having Neptune and Sagittarius, those things that may be unclear and nebulous, may be associated with foreigners. It could be in-laws, expanding horizons even. There may be some confusion as what the person's going to do to get outside the box, matters with abstract thinking. Higher education choices, there may be some ambivalence and confusion in regards to what's going to be the choice, the selections for higher education, college courses, or what college to choose as some examples, and also matters that are associated with optimism, exuberance, and enthusiasm. What What is the person, what should the person be more optimistic about, or am I being too optimistic regarding this? Am I too enthusiastic regarding this matters with philosophy, choosing, having a certain belief, traveling abroad, even matters connected with publishing and advertising. It might be, a little bit, vague, and, people that have this placement, it could be in terms of what to publish. There may be some confusion of what to believe in what is being advertised, things that they're seeing that's being published and advertised. Now, another thing too is that Neptune is associated with idealism, being idealistic, and having this placement in your natal chart. There may be much idealism connected with expanding horizons, abstract thinking, being able to go outside the box, so to speak. It could be in the college studies. People that have this placement may be very idealistic in terms of what they can do, whether it's scholastically in their college studies, or what they're going to attain, or what they get later on as a result of this. Having that right, profession, making a certain amount of money as a result of getting some kind of college degree, as an example, or some examples, I should say. Matters with religion, and also luck in general. This could be, a person that feels, that luck is going to be on their side, even in, facing adversity and adverse situations. This may be somebody that feels like, going to the casinos, that they're going to win big, like almost all the time they go. It could be, matters with with sports and the outdoors, getting the most they can out of this, feeling, sports making, the person feel really good about themselves, being engaging in sports related activities and outdoor activities as well, whether it's playing games or sports or camping outdoors, what have you. Now, Neptune is also associated with things that are dissolving and dissipating. So having, Neptune and Sagittarius from a physical standpoint, there may be some weakness or dissolving or dissipation associated with the liver. It could be the sciatic nerve or the thighs. Even there might be some person might experience some weakness or deterioration with the thighs, the hips. There may be some kind of chronic liver disease the person may have, though this is generational. And also the, I don't know if I'm saying this right, sciatica. Um, those are some things that there may be some susceptibility toward. And also, if you have Neptune in the ninth house in the natal chart, this can apply to some degree, but you've got to blend in the sign as well. But I'm sure a number of you out there have Neptune in Sagittarius and your natal chart. At least most of you, I think, would be younger than me, because I got Neptune and Scorpio in my natal chart. But anyway, now also too, Neptune is connected with deception and duplicity. So having Neptune and Sagittarius in your natal chart, there may be certain susceptibility to being duped in religious matters. It could be a false religion or prophet, somebody that's just there, try to, for example, trying to convince you to donate to the church, and they pocket the money themselves. Those false, preachers that are fallacious and deceptive, publishers, advertisers, foreigners that the person may deal with. It could be people that are involved in importing and exporting as well. Matters with the law. It could be law enforcement trying to get this person, for example, to make an admission to a crime that wasn't even committed, just to facilitate the case, so to speak. I'm saying that it's a very remote, isolated example, though. And also deception matters dealing with advertising and things that are published as well, and having false hope, having that false sense of security as well. Self-deception, being overly optimistic over things that may, has a good chance of not manifesting into a reality. Neptune in astrology is also associated with psychic receptivity. So Neptune in Sagittarius, the person may be very exuberant and enthusiastic in these matters if he or she is trying to develop some psychic prowess and ability. May feel that, if they're predicting, might feel very confident that it's going to come to pass, and it could be on a large scale as well. And also matters with sports, there may be some ability, some psychic prowess and ability connected with that, and even with horse racing in some cases, because Sagittarius is associated with horses. And Neptune is also about escaping. So, escaping can be done on a large scale, or it could simply be, the person might find, reason to escape just by simply going outdoors, or, taking time off in a foreign country, getting away from where they are, those kind of things. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.